keep taking screenshots every time I restart my game because I never, when fix fraps, to not take a screenshot. I had to move it to record. I had to move the record button as to not. Okay, that's where we're going. As to not change the lighting every time I recorded in Terraria. So I forgot to switch taking screenshots. So every time I shut down and then turn on fraps again, I take a screenshot. It's rather annoying. So we're trying. I gotta fix that after this episode. I gotta move the screenshots. No, did we go to Tripoli on our last run? Was our last run Tripoli? I'm pretty sure I've actually been to Tripoli before. But, whatever. I like this, like I said before, I like this outside view. The truck with the dirt coming off the truck and the trailer. That's really cool. It's a nice effect. I actually dusted out my computer finally. I haven't had a compressed air can in over a month, and I never let my computer go a month without being dusted because it's really dusty where I am, and my computer hauls in a lot of that dust despite filters and all that. So I've never had to deal with that. So I think that's one of the reasons I was actually getting poor frame rates, is because my video card was getting pretty hot. Because I've been noticing significantly better frame rates while recording. Instead of getting the usual like 45, 42, I've actually been getting 55 to 60 consistently. Except in a town. In a town it drops, of course, because there's just so much more. Alright, we're good to go. Looks like we'll be probably night hauling on this one. That would be my guess. When you see a truck stop like that, it's because you're close to interfering with its... I gotta slow down here or else I'm gonna lose control. It's because you're typically interfering with its lane enough for the program to think, you know, alright, I gotta slow down because this could be an accident. And the width of the trailer is doing that. I'm glad nothing was coming the other way on that corner. That would have been very interesting, to say the least. And why can't I ever go left here? Don't see anything coming. Speed bumps. Ooh. Fun and scary at the same time. As we clip through the houses, why not? So then why not look from the other side? Yeah, those physics are real, aren't they? I think the real physics mod needs a little bit of an adjustment. I'm pretty sure when that tire goes over, it's not supposed to lift the front of the truck. hit this as slow as possible. Yeah, see? It's picking up the front of the truck. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, sorry, the trailer's a little wide. The way to drive, or at least the way you're supposed to drive, yeah, I need them, and that's what I was afraid of. Alright. I need that area to be clear. And I don't know if it's going to be, and this may be a continuous stream of traffic. Hopefully the vehicles will stop coming at some point. It just doesn't look like they're going to. This is, I think, a glitch in the game sometimes where it just keeps feeding you endless traffic. A truck just popped in out of nowhere. Really don't want to make this corner without having a nice wide area. There was a no-win situation on this, I think. Yeah, you see, just keep coming. Come on. Please let that be the last car. You can see cars literally just popping in and going. And I think that's honestly what's going to happen to me. Cars are just popping in and being driven, so this is... I might be able to make it. Looks like I will. Maybe I was over-exaggerating the corner. Yeah, I was. Fortunately, the trailer was able to pass over top as I just hit the car. Interesting, I didn't get fined for that, though. I didn't get fined for that. That's strange. So that's something I wasn't too happy about right there, that happening. I've got so many trucks working for me now. I don't even need to drive anymore. I can just hang out. I was looking at the thing going, why do we still have over 1,000 kilometers to go when we just took our ferry ride? It's because this has 2 ferry rides. Nice Mukau passenger. Yeah, nice Mukau passenger. Pasture. I wonder if the cows have hitboxes. Probably not, if I'm to be honest. The pedestrians don't. I already found that out. The only thing that prevented me from testing the pedestrians was I was worried that they were like the invulnerable hitbox. I really don't want to get a ticket. You know, I don't actually try to in most occasions. There'll be a rare occasion where I will... okay, so not rare, but there'll be occasions when I decide to just run a light because I don't want to wait for it. And I make so much money. I mean, look at that. Marcel bringing in $25,000 right there. I make so much money, it's like, pff, why do I care? But, like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more, and I think we're hitting the point of emphasis on a little bit more professional when it comes to driving in my videos. I did pretty well in my beginner trucks, but it's hard not to do well in beginner trucks because you can't really build up all that much momentum, and our trips were short and on, you know, pretty wide and easy roads to take care of. This, on the other hand, is a little different. That's that big 80-ton trailer we're looking to haul, despite the messed up tires because it's hooked up to another truck. Right, so we got a bit of a climb here. And I know we've done this before because the area is lit up yellow. But low speed again, steep and fairly long climb around the corner. So this should be a really good test of the DAF's hill climbing ability. 8, 7, 7. Looks like gonna end in 7th gear. It shallows out a little bit here, which is actually pretty good. The DAF's actually gaining speed, and it's still a decent climb. So I don't know if I've been to Tripoli before. I'm pretty sure we just been to Tripoli in the Iveco. You wouldn't know I do these like one day, back-to-back days. I usually don't do multiple hauls in a single day because this game will actually put you in such a relaxed zen state that you'll fall asleep. I know you want to pass me. I'm sorry. I just don't want to clip my trailer guardrail. I honestly should, like I just did. I drifted just that little bit too far and ended up clipping the trailer. I really should be over in that lane anyways, where I don't have to worry so much about a guardrail. Stop that. Stop it! God, I keep hitting buttons by mistake and fat fingering it, to say the least. Yes, it's called fat fingering. When you go to hit one button and you end up hitting multiple buttons trying to get that one button.
I can do that.
Now, one way you want to really help make sure that you're making a corner properly, especially when you're hauling longer trailers, and you can use this mirror for it, or if you get used to it, eventually you'll be able to judge it on your own, is you want to hug the, and this is only really significant if you're making, going around to the left hand rather than the right. The right hand, you don't have to do it so much because you have that, I think, did we not take the DAF beginner truck on this road? I have to go back and check that out. But I think we did, in all due honesty. This is going to be hard haul right here. 5. See, I would have already been down in 5th gear if I was shifting on my own. But anyways, like this left-hand corner here, you want to really hug, and I mean like put your truck right on the edge of the white line. This isn't too sharp, so it's not too bad. And this makes sure that your trailer clears on the left-hand side. Just make sure you get this. This makes sure, and this here is a sharp one. You get that clearance on the inside there, on the inside of your corner. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, I'm actually fighting it off because I don't want to sneeze in the microphone, and I can't pause the game.
You want me to move the microphone?
No.
Or mute it?
No. It's gone.
Okay. I can help in any emergency.
But when you make these right-hand corners, you don't have to worry too much because you have that, inside breakdown lane. So you don't have to worry too much. So their 28-ton load, I would give its rating in hill climbing respectable. It's actually not doing too bad. And again, this is 3 tons heavier than what the actual heaviest load would be in a vanilla game. But if you're going to mod in heavy trailers, Yeah, I wouldn't do this. I really wouldn't do this. Because I actually one time, just for the fun of it, I had the 80-ton trailer modded into the game and just on for fun. And I was doing quick jobs. And one of the quick jobs was an 80-ton trailer with a DAF, with its biggest engine, this big 510 horsepower engine. And I ended up on a hill, stopped. And when I hit the throttle, I didn't go forward. I went backwards. I went significantly backwards. To the point where I actually took out several cars before the turbo finally kicked in enough to start hauling me forwards. My wife thinks it's hilarious. She keeps it up. She's going to be waiting to Christmas for her birthday present. But yeah, you can do that if you mod in trailers and you don't have a significantly strong enough truck. When you hit the gas, you'll actually roll backwards, and depending on how powerful your truck is, will you stop it? Depending on how powerful your truck is will depend on how far backwards you actually drift. So yeah, if you're modding in the heavy trailers like I have, like you're getting the train or you're getting that 80-ton trailer, even a 40-ton trailer, make sure you have a truck that can haul it, or at the very least try not to stop on a hill. Oh my.
That was funny, hon. Thank you.
Wow, that
That was speaking, hon.
different. I never seen that before. Was that there the last time we came through? Or did we even go this? We had to have gone this far.
Oh, my belly hurts from laughing. That was funny. That was funny as hell.
My wife's still cracking up over that.
I have the vision.
She's lost it. She's lost it. She's totally gone.
Wait, I can't breathe. Wait. Oh, okay. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I don't know if you can hear just how much she's laughing. I didn't think the vision of a imaginary truck sliding backwards with a trailer because it's not strong enough to haul it on the hill would crack my wife up so much.
The truck stood here, put him like full speed and went backwards full speed.
I didn't go backwards full speed. I just couldn't go forwards.
You clean out the cars behind it.
Whoa, 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 there, Geronimo.
You almost tried the car.
You speed around me and cut me off just to slam on your brakes?
I didn't so much noise I couldn't.
Are you going so slow that I can pass you on a mountain? You're going too slow. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out if we actually hauled this on the... I don't think so. I think this is a different road. I might have traveled this road before, but I think this is a different road than we took the Iveco on, isn't it?
44.
I just recorded that episode yesterday.
Your mom just made 30. Are you older than us?
There's some things I don't understand in some subreddits, like gaming, our gaming, and I think the same thing is in Terraria. It says no personal YouTube channels, so I can't post a video of something that I found funny. If I was in Terraria or something I found interesting, I can't post a video. I can only post a screenshot. Now, this makes sense in the fact that you're trying to promote your channel, and of course it makes sense to me because I take a look at the front page of Truck Sim and my videos are all over it. But I'm not here trying to promote my channel. I say rate, comment, subscribe at the end of all my videos, but I'm trying to learn to do that for all my videos regardless of what they are. When I start posting Terraria and when I go back to posting League and all that, of course I'm going to say that, and I've been saying that at the end of my League videos as well and whatnot, because I'm trying to promote to people that do watch. If you want to subscribe, to subscribe. But I'm doing this number one for fun, like the heavy hauling, it's just for fun, and number two, I'm actually trying to help people because I see, what trucks do I pick? What's a good starter truck? What trucks do I use for my company? This and that. And what trucks you want to use for your company are all personal preference. I like to use a wide variety of vehicles for my company because I like to drive the different vehicles. But, if you want to be the most efficient in the world, then you buy the cheapest truck, which is the starter Iveco, I believe. And, it doesn't matter. The type of truck, its strengths, its weaknesses, and all that do not factor into what it can haul or how long it takes to haul or, how much money you get. It changes nothing. Just the fact that you have a truck and this is your driver. It goes based on your driver's abilities, and that's it. Your driver's, long haul, hazards, and what kind of cargo they can drive, and what bonuses they have in the different categories. That's all that makes the difference. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter what truck you have. But when it comes to picking trucks, that's pretty significant right there. And no, we haven't been on this road before. That's just lighting up. That's where it's different. Picking your truck and showing you the beginner trucks, you would think, okay, well, you've done enough. And I do have to disagree in the fact that when you get your trucks upgraded, you want to know maybe what they are. Hey, maybe the DAF's not a great truck in terms of starting, but what if I upgrade it? When I get all the upgrades in it, how will it be? And that's kind of what I'm using this video for. Not kind of, it is what I'm using this video for. I don't know where the hell I was going with that one, but this is what I'm using the video for, is to show you that this is close to what your truck will be in an unmodded game when you upgrade it fully. That's the whole point behind this. But in games like Terraria, I don't see why you can't post videos, or even in our gaming, why you can't post your own videos. That's part of the gaming. That's part of the fun. Part of showing people. And it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I'd be a little more cautious in this area. These turns don't look significant, but again, the heavier the haul that you're bringing, the easier it is, of course, to turn over. when you hit them. I'll brake a little bit more before. Yeah, I'm taking this turn extra wide because I'm realizing I feel like I'm going too fast. And I've played this game enough that when I feel like I'm going too fast, chances are that I am. Chances are I am going too fast. Don't do that! God damn it! I really need to fix that frap setup. It's another area where it's like the whole speed table's programmed wrong. This is rather annoying glitches. Just everyone slows down randomly for a very short distance. I didn't realize I was taking screenshots every time I press the button, but I'm gonna go and fix that. Hopefully it doesn't mess up this video in terms of trying to keep my voice synced up. That's mainly what I'm looking for. Hopefully we're not too far out from our destination. I really hope. Because these episodes are going to be fairly long. And taking the ferry means I don't have to rest. And I typically use rest points to break up the episodes. Be sure we don't have to worry about the speed camera. Hauling pretty well here. We're on a slight incline, I think, but even with that, we're actually gaining speed. So, doing all right. Oh, there's another spot. You've got to be kidding. These random slowdowns. Or is this to mimic, rush hour traffic, maybe? Oh no, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Where are we in terms of... We're not far, but we're not close either. But once we make the ferry crossing, that's pretty much it. We're there. Alright, we'll make this one episode because it's going to be really short, second episode. So... In truth, I should have taken the ferry crossing and made it a second episode. I should have stopped at the ferry crossing and then continued from there. And chances are I still might. So if you see the one half of the video go up, then that's going to be why. Because I decided to break this episode up over 2 days rather than do it in one full day. I have to say this much when it comes to the DAF. I'm pleasantly surprised if not pleased with it. It's doing better than I thought it would. I gotta be real careful here. Yeah. Kind of thought that was gonna happen. I'm pleasantly surprised, if not overly pleased, with the performance of the DAF. I say not overly pleased because, again, I still don't think it rates all that great in terms of truck hauling. You know, I still rate it down there among the bottom two trucks, being only above the Iveco. Is it Iveco or Iveco? I swear it's Iveco or Iveco. Whatever. Any way you want to spin the name. I really just rate it as just above that truck. The trucks really actually start getting good at the Mercedes. And I'm just be straight with you. I'm going to be 100% outright straight with you. When it comes to the Mercedes trucks, yeah, any truck at that point up is a good truck.
Fucking feeling sorry for yourself. All goddamn thing on.
The Mercedes, the Renaults, the MANs, the Volvos, the Scanias. My wife's not in a happy mood right now. But all of those trucks, I would be comfortable using as my main truck. In personal preference, let me be straight with you, in personal preference, I would actually probably take the Mercedes as my third most favorite truck. I mean, if I was to list them as my favorites, my personal favorites, number 1 is Scania, number 2 would be MAN, number 3 would be Mercedes, and then number 4 would be Renault. And the only reason the Renault ranks low is because it doesn't have the upgradable chassis, which really hinders it, you know, really knocks the Renault down as far as I'm concerned. Even if it is more stable, it's still just, it just doesn't seem right to not have an upgradable chassis, to only be a 4x2, you know, rather than a 6x2 or even a 6x4. It doesn't make sense. Because as stable as the Renault is without it, imagine just how much more you could get if you had that extra chassis. And it's actually better in spreading the weight when it comes to hauling a heavier trailer, you know? This is actually not the most pleasant road driving in this area here. Thessaloniki? I don't know, man. I'll butcher that for the end of days. Looking clear. We make our corner. Nice. So I'm going to keep that in mind in my next episodes. If I hit a ferry, I'm going to make it a second episode, and I'll do a proper outro and then intro on the next one. But for this one, you know, it's just going to be this one long episode, and the Iveco too, you know, because it's already up and out. So we're going to break up the episodes from now on. We'll do an intro and outro for each one. Now, the DAF is a bit of a quiet truck, too. This is something I've been realizing. It's a bit of a quiet truck. I don't hear that turbo whine very well. This isn't a ridiculous corner, is it? No. So we can just wide swing this. Alright, there's only one place we can go. 12 hours, 24 minutes. Shoosh, that's a long trip. Okay, we're going to need our lights for this one. So not much further to go, and then we'll be at the end of this episode. May not be a difficult end, but it's going to be a bitch to get out, isn't it? Alright, let's, again, try not to clip anything. I gotta move over to the right more. Yeah, I just clipped. I'm just clipping here, the posts. But I can just bull past them, and it's helping. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know how well we're going to get out of this fence either. Well, there is traffic coming, so we'll wait. It's going slow, so I'm going to make an attempt here to go. And immediately we hook the fence. And he just goes anyways. Easy. Because if we make that corner completely, we're still going to hook. Alright, so not the smoothest out, but we're out. And could you imagine trying to haul one of the super long modded trailers through there? It would never happen. It would never happen. There's like trailers like I think it's a babao tree, and there's like extra long crane parts and stuff like that, man. You'd never get through there. Not even a little bit. That would be just nuts. That would be just truly, truly freaking nuts. I always take these a little bit wide from the extra lane. I just feel safer doing it that way. Now, in the time that I've made this trip, I went from 3,000 euros to 105,000. Not bad, huh? DAF at night, you know, nothing particularly impressive about its light up, its basic light up. Of course, that's the same for every truck. Back in because we're almost where we need to go, which is right here. And this is going to be another pain in the ass back in. Not as bad as the other one where I completely, utterly failed, but still not something I really want to deal with. Let's get our mirror up. Especially if there's another trailer sitting right here, which means I won't be able to angle this very well. No. We've screwed up the angle already. Now, I know I've screwed up the angle again, but this allows me to get straight. You know, this allows me to pull a lot more straight. It's also hard to see because the overhang on the trailer just isn't helping at all. This will be close. I think I was too steep there. I think I was way too steep. Yeah, I was. Damn it, so close. Wrong way, of course. I don't know why I do that. Ah, boy. Fail, Taj. Fail, Taj. Nope. Turn the wheel hard and don't go forward, and we might save this. Nope, we're not. God damn it, get it right. I can back up a coach really well, but I can't back up a trailer. We're close. Are we close enough? Yes, we are. Whew! Alright, good work, which means there was a little bit of damage to the trailer, which is to be expected. 2%, that's alright, that's acceptable. I call that acceptable. Alright, so, there you go. The DAF XF Superspace 510 horsepower engine, 2,500 Newton meters at 1,000 to 1,400 RPM. Like I said, pleasantly surprised at how it handled. But not pleased. Again, the vision out the windshield is terrible. The vision for the mirrors is terrible. The dashboard display is terrible. If you can get used to them, if you can get adjusted to them, it's actually okay. You know, it hauls pretty well. If you're going to mod in heavy trailers, I wouldn't. I would not suffer the DAF on that. And also the chassis. The chassis, DAF only offers a 6x2 rather than a 6x4 chassis, which could possibly mean that a 6x4 chassis is not available. So that's something you really got to think about in terms of stability, and if you're going to haul heavy trailers. Having that extra wheel on each side of that first rear axle is a big deal, and that's something that you really would want. Having the extra wheel there does help in terms of stability and does help in terms of weight distribution on the truck itself, but again, I can't emphasize enough just how much better having the extra wheel on each end will do. So that's going to be me done for this one, folks. Again, I apologize for the not intro outro on the last video with the DAF because I decided to break it up in two because it's getting significantly long. But we'll fix that in our next rounds. So until next time, folks, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. Other than that, this is one big bugger. I'm signing out. I'll see you next time.